Hello everyone and welcome back to World Warship, and today replay it's literally I want you to improve your gameplay. I want you to become a better player, and there's two ways to do it. One, you do it like I play, or unfortunately you do it like my beloved Miyoko captains. There's only two ways, and I explain you why. You have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain, Miyoko captain, and me, both of them in a rough matchmaking. On my division, we have very powerful division with Black, Friesland, and Alaska. Those three, and even from right now, I'm saying, where are they? Okay, they are at A, Alpha. Basically, Alaska with Friesland and Black, two radar ships. Both of them are extremely strong. No matter who's gonna face it, A, they will most likely to get wrecked. However, because they are division and it's very powerful, this voice chat, they can communicate with each other. And right now I'm thinking it's a tricky situation, and me and Miyoko, we are all both in the front, and what we have on the rear, it's the Kronstadt and Alabama and Bismarck after us. So we are tier 7 cruiser and a battleship, and trust me what I'm gonna say right now. The King George V, it's a great ship. However, you will pan her if you're a destroyer, cruiser, you name it. You take full damage. The armor, what armor? It's not there. The only big thing is they have 60,050 HP pool, which is nothing versus, let's say, another tier 9, because this is tier 9 matchmaking, guys, versus another, God forbid, tier 9 cruisers, super cruiser, or another tier 9 battleship. You don't have the armor, you don't have the heal, and you definitely don't have the HP pool. Unfortunately, guys, what I'm gonna say right now, Miyoko, it's overextended. I know Miyoko is one of the fastest ship at tier 7. I do believe that he was not quite his fault. He did not know what to expect. Now someone is capping A, and I've been thinking, what the heck shall I do? What the heck shall I do? Because the thing is, we don't know where the Emily. Now we do have, in this second, there's a Bismarck, but only Bismarck. Definitely someone's capping D. Could be a destroyer, definitely could be. I can definitely see the Fletcher and on A, on Alpha. However, the Alaska, Friesland, and US Black, who would that guess? The Fletcher is gone, Friesland killed him. There was no surprise. I knew it from the start. Of course the Black will cap. Of course they will win. But on the other hand, oh my god, we have Alaska, Rune, Bismarck. Miyoko, it's going down. Yep, we have no visual support. And actually, my turn is next. Pretty healthy. Bismarck received couple hits, but Alaska also received some hits, but you know, someone probably got torpedo her or something, the enemy Alaska. Yeah, that's the only explanation. Probably if she torpedo or a huge damage from someone or something. There's Rune, Bismarck, and Alaska, and I'm actually afraid to push. And guys, if you're Underdog versus tier 9 ships and you're only tier 7, don't push. Be careful. Try to hug islands. Try to not be focused by 4 or 5 ships. Because the thing is, if I will move just slightly ahead, I could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the right side, from D. I'll be focused by at least 5 ships. And of course, I will going down. And yes, I am spotted, and yes, I will. This is AP low. Let's see, I can hit her. Now the Rune, it's a great DPM monster, and it's engaging Bismarck. Alabama, it's more further away, and there's someone who's daka me. Right now, in my position, I'm not the best ideal position, but I'm not the worst. Sure, I can be farmed. Sure, I can be put on fire. I have 2 more fires right now, guys. So these things, it's easy to put on fire. And literally what I'm gonna say right now, King George V, take full APH damage even from a destroyer, none less than tier 8, tier 9 battleship. 11,100 damage. That was a good salvo to that rune. It's hard with this short fuse AP to do great job. If I will be, let's say, a US battleship, they would be different. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is that you're not just the HE spam. I do believe in this replay is showing you more of a AP damage than the HE. 9,500. So, guys, without saying too much, I did pretty darn good 2 salvos to that rune. Over 20,000 damage to that ship alone. And, of course, I don't want to get farmed. Remember, guys, even though if you receive some damage, and very unfortunately the Bismarck is down, he was engaged by 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 ships, guys. And right now I'm using this island. I cannot be seen, but one of my rear turrets is shooting to that. My first salvo was disaster. So, guys, the Alpha collapsed from the enemy, not from the friendly team, because I already knew this division, Black, Fletcher, and Alaska, it's way too strong, too powerful to not succeed. Especially voice chat, especially some other support, because they are not alone, guys. So really, what happened now? It's the Friesland and Fletcher, my Black and Friesland division. They are trying to cap C. And what happened right now, I'm trying to just delay this push, Carolina and Bismarck. That's all I need to do, guys. It's to somehow stay in the cover. Sure, I received 1,106 damage from that Bismarck, but it was not crazy. I mean, what I'm trying to say, just trying to stop their push. Because if they don't push right now, they are in a big, huge spot, you may argue, and very well played from my Alabama and Kronstadt. They would stay a little bit behind, trying to do some support, and at the same time do not get wrecked. Alaska, it's capping, it's behind Ireland over there, using the radar. Cleveland is also that 6.4. So literally, guys, what happened right now, it's that, I know it sounds kind of weird, but they are kind of surrounded. The Z46, it's 6.8 kilometers away. I will be torped if I'm not paying attention. However, you see this small type of island. Most likely he cannot torp me from that angle. And right now I am trying you know, I got stuck here, guys. But at the same time, it's a good news, because remember that the German destroyer had very fast reload of the torpedoes, so keep that in mind. I know I was playing a little bit, shall I say, careful. My Kronstadt most likely will be wrecked. One hit to that Bismarck, 7,900 damage only with rear guns, and I'm trying to not get torpedoed, but at the same time also be aware there's a lot of stuff going on. Kronstadt most likely will going down versus 4 ships he has. No, he got torped by Rune. Who would that guess? Now they have no more competition, because literally the Alabama is over there and I'm here, and now it's time to move. Move, Zerra, or you will be wrecked. Someone is definitely capping B. Most likely it's the German destroyer. Rune is also over here. Alaska, it's the same. So my best spot is to turn left and go towards Alaska. You cannot face 4 ships, not in a tier 7 matchmaking, and those are HE. But I do believe I would like to change the, yeah, good fire. Remember, guys, that Alaska is a super cruiser, which basically means that her cooldown, it's not a regular. Cleveland is doing his things to put me on fire, and I put him 6,000 damage and 1 fire, because that's King George in a nutshell. You know, don't underestimate the percent to put you on fire. I do believe that every salvo the King George do, it's more likely than you put on fire, even greater than the Cleveland. I'm pushing right now. I have to be aware about the North Carolina. I have to be aware that Alaska, it's only 5.4. I spot him. and my Alaska and Atlanta can DPM him. He has low HP. They should have finished him off right now. He put himself in a bad spot. I'm pushing. I could not stay there, and yeah, it is close. I believe the Alabama went down, and everyone who I was starting with is gone. The only one who's left, it's me. But probably I was a little bit careful. But trust me what I'm gonna say right now. The battle is not quite over yet. We are capping C, which basically now the enemy have to push or they will lose no matter what. And who's gonna cap me? And I will manage to cap, and also with that, guys, without saying too much, even though this was extremely rough battle, guess who had the least experience in the entire game from my friendly team, and which will have the best experience in my team as well. I'm talking about for all ships, which has the best and which have the worst. I do believe you already know which has the. It's the poor Miyoko. He has. It just went and died like a World War tanks. You put some shot, bang bang, and you're dead. And just like that, guys, AP have loaded. That's my first frag. Nothing crazy. Of course, now it's my turn to receive some hits. That's Cleveland, Bismarck, and very soon also North Carolina. Remember, guys, that okay, that was very important. That was one full AP salvo. 13,500. Even though I have the biggest guns, but I do have 10 of them. Well, Bismarck has also great big guns, but I have 8. I have 10. So 10 is always better than 10, guys. Than 8, sorry. 10 is better than 8. He's a tier 10. Very hard, almost impossible to hit him at this range with Citadel. But man, once again, 11,400 damage. 5 overpen and 4 pen. I chunk him down pretty well, right? I do believe that you can call it a good trade. Cleveland, it's been dug by this Freest land. It's literally farming him, and he got wrecked. Good for me, because otherwise I'll be the one who's been, spot. Yeah, so guys, only those 2 remainings. They pushed, but they pushed a little too late. You see how hard the North Carolina did me. Very pretty darn angle, but I still received close to 13,000 damage. That's the reason a tier 8 King George can never face a North Carolina dead on. You always lose the engagement, even 1 versus 1. So my recommendation, guys, it's don't be careful in a tier 9 matchmaking when you are a tier 7 battleship. Thanks, guys, for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.